What's up, everybody? Welcome to a live reaction / Gamescast here on Kinda Funny. I'm one of your hosts, Greg Miller, alongside Forbes 30 Under 30, a.k.a. Leftover Poppy, a.k.a. New York Game Awards nominated Blessing Adeoye Jr.
Good day, Greg.
How are you?
I'm doing well. How are you doing?
I'm good. I'm excited for the Mon.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
I didn't know you're a big Mon guy.
I'm reviewing Za for us. It's a big deal. It's a big deal. I don't know if you heard that.
I feel like this should be a conversation.
It is.
I feel like
It's a conversation we've had a few times on camera and on things. And it's,
since it's Pokemon Company and not Nintendo, do you think we can get multiple? Here's the thing. They send us one of each. No, there's only one version of this one. Fuck.
Yeah. And Nintendo still publishes, yeah. Over there, of course, the master of hype, Snowback Mike.
Greg, I'm really looking forward to your review. You're the Mon man.
Thank you very much. They call me Mon Mothra. And over there, of course, Hispanic heartthrob, Texas treat, Latino heat, clicking heads and ripping them to shreds, globe-trotting, head-shotting, three-point shooting, rootin', tootin'. Nitro Rifle from Twitch.tv, Andy Cortez.
Greg, what are your top 3 Pokemon?
Porygon, done. The one, then the number 2, that Halloween one. It's a pumpkin and like a witch, I think, or something.
Yeah,
shoved
you
together.
do like that one.
I
He
love
loves
that one.
Pokemon.
You know what I mean?
And the third?
He loves
And then,
Pokemon.
man, the third.
I can recite the original 150 in order for you right now.
So many.
Yeah, but I mean, it's not your favorite. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Again, I don't want
how
to
do
get
you
ahead of
choose your
myself.
favorite movie,
I don't
you
want to
know?
get ahead of myself. Totodile looks pretty good in this. All right.
Oh.
Okay.
Do you remember
Totodile.
the
I like
name?
Totodile, yeah.
Again, we have a big thing where, of course, I went with the Trump duck in the last Pokemon game. All right.
Oh, yeah.
And he was cute to start with, and now he sucks.
Yeah.
I'm fucking trapped with this level 60 idiot. I don't want to hang out with him, but he's too powerful.
I love that photo.
You sound like the
I think
voters.
you posted on Instagram story saying, I don't even know you.
I was at a Nintendo store. There he is, fully evolved as a little plushie. I'm like, I don't even know this
Who
guy.
are you?
Why do I gotta hang out with
Do you
him?
know what Totodile evolves into?
I know what he looks like. Yeah, he looks like this fucking badass alligator man.
Yeah,
You know
for
what I mean?
alligator.
Yeah, I like that a lot. If you didn't know, everybody, there's a new Pokemon Presents out today. Of course, it was like 6 a.m., so we weren't waking up for that. So none of us have seen it. We all stayed offline to not get spoiled. And now we're going to watch it with you to really enjoy it and bask in this Pokemon Presents and do a live reaction before a Gamescast. But before then, Blessing, what's your hype level? What are you expecting today?
My hype level isn't like super high. Pokemon Presents can always either be kind of fun or like,
Yeah.
oh, that was a waste of time.
Yeah.
And so like I think the thing that's always exciting about these though is that it like this encompasses the wide breadth of what can be included in Pokemon, whether it be Pokemon shirts or Pokemon
I love a
Sleep
Pokemon
or Pokemon Go or Pokemon cards or Unite or the fucking toothpaste, right?
Yeah.
Like there's a
Your
billion
trading card pocket game, you're going to get something about that here probably, right?
Yeah, probably. Yeah. Like there's a billion things that could show up. And so I'm excited to see what that is. I would be blown away. I would love to get like a return to, I know Mike mentioned Pokemon Stadium the other day, and I love Pokemon Stadium, but we already got Pokemon Champions. But I would love to see a return to like something unexpected. Pokemon Puzzle League. Something like that.
Mike, where are you expectations and
I
predictions?
saw a 5 out of 10.
Okay,
Greg.
okay. That's a great place to be.
Yeah, I'm not a big Pokemon guy. I love Pokemon. It will always be near and dear to my heart with red, blue, and yellow. As I grew up as a kid, I love giving the Pokemon Company money with that mobile trading card game app. You know I love ripping packs. A movie would be dope. More Pokemon Unite for me would be dope. Getting interested in this next Pokemon Za would be a big win
You're
for
not
me.
interested. La Paris.
Yeah.
The City of Lights.
I don't know. The last one didn't really look or run that good. So if we could like get me excited for a Pokemon game again, would be a big
Well, the
deal.
good news is no matter what, you won't know if it looks or runs good from here on out.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Like we don't know. The other one, we didn't know how bad it was going to run until Rebecca Valentine was screaming from a rooftop. Andy, what about you?
I mean, I feel like we've just seen a lot on Za already.
Yeah.
We already know a lot about ZA. I don't know if they can really show much more that would get me any more excited for it. It would all for me be whatever. Will we get a tease of the next gen? Will we get a thing of whatever the core, the successor to Scarlet and Violet?
Sure. All right. Barrett, I see you popping up. Any last words?
Yeah, I just wanted to remind Blessing that, the last few Pokemon Presents that we've reacted to sometimes early in the morning, you, me, and Tim, those have only been kind of fun because we are so loopy at like 6:30 in the morning, 7 in the morning. And so I feel like those have been the highlights.
Yeah. But I mean, we got wasn't Pokemon Scarlet and Violet announced at one of those
Maybe.
randomly?
They're all such a blur.
Yeah. And
The
like,
one time we
Pokemon-
didn't react to one during the pandemic was the one where they showed off new Pokemon Snap.
Yeah.
And it's like, man, that would have been the pop-off reaction for all of us because everyone leading up to it was like, hope we get a Pokemon Snap. Hope we get it. Finally, they do, and we're like, no, let's not react to it. It was just like, of course.
It wasn't like the one before that, Pokemon Unite, and we just didn't give a fuck, but then the world ended up loving Pokemon Unite.
Maybe, yeah.
Because I feel
Good
like Pokemon will often announce the thing that you don't realize is the next big thing until it comes out, and then everybody's going crazy, crazy over it. And so that's what I hope. Bring me back to Mystery Dungeon. Yeah, Pokemon Mystery Dungeon.
I was talking about that yesterday on Games Daily. What do you do in that game?
It's like Shiren the Wanderer. It's a roguelite dungeon crawler.
What?
Shiren the Wanderer.
You gotta name a
game. I don't know.
You gotta name a game more known than that.
No, it came out. Shiren the Wanderer. It came out last year on Switch.
Sharon the Wanderer.
Shiren the Wanderer.
Ed Sheeran the Wanderer?
Shiren the Wanderer. What was the one that?
Any other game?
The Mystery Dungeon.
Something.
Shiren the Wanderer, the Mystery Dungeon of Serpent Coil Island. It came out last year.
Well
Go
known.
fuck yourself to hell with whatever
I
you just
streamed
told
this
me.
game. No, but like it's basically a dungeon crawler where like it's tile based, is very hardcore. Like every movement you make kind of pushes things forward.
Okay.
And like it's roguelite.
Okay.
It's like a true roguelike.
Is it a
XCOM.
top? It's a top-down
No.
sort of thing.
It's not XCOM. No, it's real. It's real time. Top down. Yes.
Diablo.
No, Shiren the Wanderer.
Bless.
You know
No one
Shiren-
knows what you're saying. I feel like you are trolling right now. Like
Pumpkaboo. That's his name. That's the
Jesus.
Pokemon. That's the Halloween one I like.
all of the comments are like, "Where is Tim?"
It's like Shiren the Wanderer.
Let's watch Pokemon Presents for
promise
July
it exists, I promise.
2025.
It's real.
Yeah, we can't see chat, by the way. We won't see it till we do the Gamescast. Now, this was the big predicted. He's going to be a DJ, remember?
Oh, that's right.
I guess we're under prediction.
TV show?
He was in a little.
Oh.
Just Pokemon Presents.
It's their version of
Hi,
Luxo.
Pokemon trainers.
Hi.
I'm Chris Brown from the Pokemon Company International. Today, I'm excited to share details
Unfortunate.
about the 2025
It was your face. I
Pokemon
saw
World
your
Championship
face.
coming to Anaheim, California from August 15th to 17th.
That's lit. That's lit.
We are once again thrilled to welcome thousands of trainers from around the world who will battle across the Pokemon Scarlet and Pokemon Violet video games, the Pokemon trading card game, Pokemon Go, and
They shook
Pokemon
hands.
Unite.
I like that.
These elite trainers will receive a celebratory promo card for competing in the Pokemon World Championships.
Bless. When we left that one event
Let's
recently,
take a first
was
look
a bunch of
at this year's
Pokemon
special
pros
artwork for Paradise
getting on the
Resort.
plane with us.
Oh, yeah?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
right in front of us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They had all their like trainer backpacks and like World Tour whatever invitational.
In 2025,
Man, I bet if you
we
went
will
to the
host
World Championships, that would be a
Sunday
pretty big
in an arena for the very
reason to
first
review
time.
the game, huh?
Those who can prove themselves
Yeah, you'd
as
be
the
a true
best will
Pokemon
earn
trainer.
incredible prizes,
But you have to
including
play.
the coveted
Okay.
Champions line. Alongside our competitors, we expect
What's
more
he
than
hinting at?
20,000
Yeah, what is he saying right now?
Pokemon fans to come celebrate together
I like that
and
deal.
enjoy tons
If I go and I
of new
play, I can
activities.
review
You have to play.
Okay.
Yeah.
Each attendee will
And also buy me
receive a
something cool.
special digital code to obtain Toad School for the Pokemon Scarlet
No.
and Pokemon Violet video games.
I don't like him.
During the weekend, fans at home
Quick,
can
what was
tune
the
in
pumpkin
to the action
Pokemon name
via
again?
Our live stream broadcast.
I'm trying really hard to remember from here on out. That's my boy.
So we hope you'll join us in cheering our competitors as they strive to achieve the title of World Champion.
I want this trophy.
Thank you for being a part of what makes our global community of Pokemon trainers so special.
Chris Brown.
On this island, we want the Pokemon
Ah, okay.
to have as
love
much
this art
fun
style
as
so
they'd
much.
like. We'll do our very best to help you feel as comfortable as possible, so you can make the most of the amenities we offer. No! I just planted there! Leave it alone, please!
Haru, it's all up to you. Make our team proud.
Are you okay?
Thanks, I'm fine. Kent?
Oh, Kent's back.
Haru?
Oh yeah, that guy's totally her ex, no doubt. Moving here helped a lot. Working actually makes me happy, and I can work harder too.
Give me Kablam vibes.
Yeah.
Come back!
Like wholesome Kablam.
Sorry Celio is causing you so much trouble. I know it's a lot.
How long have you and Celio known each other, Dan?
For about 15 years now. Looking back, it gave me such good memories and so much happiness.
He doesn't sound like an old guy. You know.
I think he's a pink guy.
I need a real old man to be cast.
As long as you never give up, you can overcome any obstacle. And our friends always remind us that we're never alone.
That's a Pokemon.
Dude, I love
Bulbasaur,
Bulbasaur.
Eevee. I know. There was a bunch of two grandparents at the Nintendo store when I was there on Friday who had no idea what any of the Pokemon were, but they were trying to figure them out.
A bunch of grandparents. 2 grandparents.
I was wrong. I'm sorry. I autocorrect.
Greg sees 2 grandparents. It's like an army.
It's a small store. We were on top of each other down there. She couldn't hang Psyduck back up. She knew what he was.
Animation studio in Bristol, England. Now at Aardman, we have created award-winning stories with iconic characters. Now, we have the pleasure of partnering with Pokémon on an exciting new stop-motion animated series. We'll be putting some very special Pokémon front and center as the heroes of our show.
Did they do?
And it will be set
Was
in
this
the
already
region
out
which is
season 1 or
very
something?
close to
Pokemon
our
Concierge,
hearts.
yeah.
I couldn't remember. I
It
think I
will give
watched
a
it then.
unique look at the Pokemon world told from the perspective of Pokemon, with a signature Aardman sense of character and comedy and craft.
Your grandparents.
I know you'll love it as much as we do.
I'm still laughing at Chris Brown.
We couldn't be more excited to share this sneak peek with the world. So let's have a look.
He reminds me of my Uber driver yesterday.
You were talking about that guy in the movie.
Yeah. 85 years old.
Doesn't look it.
Was he talking on the cell phone the whole time?
No, he's talking to me. He's telling me his whole story.
That's beautiful.
Yeah.
I love when they do that.
I know you do. Oh, nice. So this isn't just concierge.
No, this is a brand new Pokemon.
No, this is the
stuff.
Wallace and
Wow.
Gromit team making a Pokemon thing. That's fucking rad.
Surfetch and Pichu.
A misadventure.
That's the roster we're pulling from. Franklin and Bash.
Hello, everyone.
God, I love
I'm
this guy.
Utsunomiya from the Pokemon Company. In today's
Silver
broadcast,
Fox.
we will be bringing
His hair
you a
gets better
variety
every
of news
time.
about Pokemon, including our newest titles.
Middle part's back.
In our next segment, we'd
This
like
song,
to share the latest information
The
about
moment I-
Poké Park Canada.
The moment I
Please have a
realized
look.
that this wasn't from Smash Brothers, this was from Pokemon, I was like, oh! And that happened when you guys were doing the Nick Lock.
Jesus.
It's like when I found out about Kirby having his own game.
This song, man.
Poké Park Kanto, the first
Oh,
permanent outdoor
shut
Pokemon
let's
attraction,
go.
will open soon.
This is cool.
It's this big. It's
Poké Park
actually
Kanto
that.
is built on roughly 26,000 square meters of land within Japan's Yomiuri Land amusement park.
Oh my god. This is what I've been asking for my whole life, dude.
You trying to go?
Pokemon has grown so much thanks to lots of support from many people. So
Chief
we
creative
wanted
fellow.
to make a place everyone
Ted
could
Ross.
come together
TCF.
and enjoy. A space where Pokemon will always be, and where people and Pokemon can have fun together. That wish prompted us to begin work on a world where Pokemon truly exist.
I don't know what Gamescast we were talking about this on, but
into
this
two
is my
areas.
wish.
I mean, it's like 20 years too late, but like I'm still
Pokemon
super
live within the forest. When you step inside, you'll find Pokemon playing together in groups. We want to broaden people's idea of how Pokemon live and interact with one another by letting them experience a world with Pokemon in it. A place where we can tell visitors, welcome to the world of Pokemon.
Welcome.
As
to
you
the
enter,
world of Pokemon.
you'll be greeted by the diverse landscape of this rich natural forest
Nice.
That
where
is a Pokemon, yeah.
reside.
It's not just ape. I'm seeing them on screen and I'm naming
There's
them.
also
Don't act
an
like
area
I'm
where
pulling them out of
Pokemon
my
What's that duck
It
right
doesn't
there?
matter. I didn't see
Town of
him.
your
Psyduck's right there.
dreams.
That is Psyduck, yeah.
Yeah, there's a Pikachu.
Pikachu. Who are these guys?
Here,
Rattata.
encounter
No.
these Pokemon.
Because he's on the ground. I learned a lot from Nick.
Ah, this song.
This is the main Pokemon theme.
I thought it was Smash for a long time.
It's Greg at a Limp Bizkit concert hearing Nookie like, ah, this song.
Oh man, who needs to? We don't need him. We said we don't need him.
shit.
Pokemon Go Fest 2025 Max Finale is coming soon.
Next parade day?
Max Pokemon will be appearing one after another. Eternatus will be appearing for the first time globally. We also have a promo code to share that will give you a chance to catch a powerful Gigantamax Pokemon.
Cool.
Hell yeah.
Ash.
No. That one is confusing though, so I'll let you have that.
That's that.
It was red.
Red.
The green one y'all want to fuck walk
I'll
by.
finish him off. Let's teach him a lesson with our new power. Pokemon Masters EX.
Log in now, Mike. Get some gems.
That's solid.
Anybody play
Get
that?
some
That
gems.
did not get me excited to play whatever that was.
I think that's a thing. It's already been out.
Oh, it's been a thing for a while. Pokemon Cafe. I love looking at this game.
Yeah. Cute art style.
Just adorable art style gameplay that I'll never interact
About
with.
it, yeah.
Jigglypuff. I don't know if that was
That's Kirby. Oh, we're back. We're so fucking back.
Damn, Greg.
You discover areas in Pokemon Sleep.
I didn't know that.
How? You're sleeping.
In your dreams?
They infiltrate your dreams.
No, you're right.
Fourth
Latios.
anniversary. Here it is.
Latios, yeah.
See, these are the ones I don't know. Like,
See,
there
I
could be a Greg here and be like, Latios and Latios. I don't know who that is.
Fray to commemorate
It's like I know the
Pokemon
name. They must be Gen 4.
anniversary. Latios and Latias can both
Oh, I know
quickly
of
fly
them,
to
but I
each
don't
other.
know them like that, you know?
A
No,
new
for
type
real.
of battle,
Yeah.
Electrode Volleyball,
It's the same thing
will
with
be available
my
after
gen,
this
not my
broadcast
generation.
ends.
Genevieve, my wife, where she loves Pokemon, but like whatever. I don't know what gen she stopped consuming.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
like now I'll ask her who it is. Like, I don't know. It's fucking.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just got like a weird gap from Gen 4 through Gen 7.
Like a blessed, like, you know, Latias, I'd be like, I know him on Twitter. I've seen him, like, you know.
Yeah, it's like we're not shared DMs or
Yeah.
anything, but like he likes my tweets sometimes.
Yeah.
I mean, the card art is nasty on all this. There's your Bulbasaur.
Damn, that looks
Full
so
evolution
good.
on that. That looks real good. Damn.
Hell yeah.
That's lit. Spend your money on that.
Yeah.
I like this transition.
Next, please take a look at this video.
Okay.
Bet.
Be careful. This is where they insert jokes a lot of times.
Just one line?
Pikachu puzzle. Pikachu Brain Age.
They'll do everything but bring back Puzzle League.
Oh, it's on Switch too, guys.
Oh.
What's on Switch as well? They didn't show us Switch too.
Choose the balloon that won't get popped. What the fuck is happening right now?
It's like WarioWare for children.
Oh, is it for children or is it also for cool DJs? Now, I have that Pokemon, but we named him Ghoul, so I don't remember what his real name is. I nicknamed him. I shouldn't be nicknamed him
Solve
until I know
puzzles
him.
and get your daily aha moment.
Like-
Use
it's
the
like
plush you get from solving
the
puzzles
New York
to
Times
decorate your
puzzles, but
in-game
for
plush
yeah,
rooms.
toddlers.
Yeah. And DJs, but.
And DJ, sorry.
Yeah.
Pokemon Friends.
Kind of a neat concept. Instead of just like telling your friends, I did the puzzle today, you're like, oh, I got
Pokemon
today's.
Friends is a
you
puzzle
know,
game where
Latias.
players enjoy the thrill of realization while untangling their thoughts.
Untangle your brain.
Every
I like it
day
actually.
you play is a chance to untangle your next eureka
Yeah, I
moment.
like that.
You know what? I was
Friends
a
will be
hater.
available on Nintendo Switch,
It's available now.
iOS,
Download it.
and Android after this broadcast.
I might download it too.
We hope you download it and give it a try.
Try.
Next, allow me to share some news about the Pokémon main series. A free update geared for the Nintendo Switch 2
damn it, I thought
system
it was-
is available for the Pokémon Scarlet and Pokémon Violet games. When playing on Nintendo Switch 2, you'll be able to enjoy smoother movement and even sharper graphics.
What about them tiling textures?
We
in
hope
the
you
back?
try visiting the Paldea region on Nintendo Switch 2 as well. A new Terra Raid battle event series will kick off in Pokémon Scarlet and Pokémon Violet tomorrow. These Terra Raid battle events will feature Shiny Wo-Chien, Shiny Qianpao, Shiny Tinglu, and Shiny Chi-Yu. But just winning the Terra Raid battles won't be enough to get these 4 Pokémon. You'll be able to add each one to your team only after it's been defeated 1 million times. Everyone will have to work together to attain the
Y'all
treasures
done
of
any of these
Ruin.
raids?
No.
Yeah,
No,
it's
Tim
just a
has.
Tim thing.
Pokemon Mass Outbreak events
I see
will
them in
also
my
be
game when I
occurring
run
at the
around
same
like
time.
Yeah.
And that's not all. We're also giving away a tracksuit apparel item, so we hope you continue to enjoy adventuring in the Paldea region.
And then once Tim told me that people get really angry about when you're using the wrong meta, I was like, oh man, I don't want to be that guy.
Next, allow me to share some information about Pokemon Champions.
Let's go. This is the one we're excited about, Mike.
This is the Pokemon Stadium.
Yeah.
Will they have lick-a-tongue mini games?
No, probably not.
Too bad.
I'll lick your tongue.
That was a great one back in the day.
Pokemon Champions.
Whenever
In
happened to
this title,
we should
you
do a
can
Pokemon
enjoy
Stadium
the battles
stream.
you know and love from the Pokemon series on
Minigames.
your Nintendo Switch or
Minigames
mobile
only.
device. You can invite your previous Pokemon partners to join the action by linking with Pokemon Home, or you can find new partners to battle alongside you right away from within Pokemon Champions. You can recruit Pokemon to your team to battle alongside you. It's up to you which Pokemon to choose.
I love this.
Recruit Pokemon you're interested in and form a team. Then it's finally time for Pokemon battles. You can enjoy ranked battles that let you face off against trainers from around the world,
Hell yeah.
as well as private battles where you can take on family and friends with greater immersion than ever before. Take on thrilling matches in single battles and double battles. Finally, we'd like to introduce you to a new way to raise Pokémon that lets you enjoy battles even more. Pokemon Champions offers ways to make raising your Pokemon more flexible and convenient than ever.
Shit, the meta's gonna get crazy.
Teach your Pokemon moves that interest you. Then train your Pokemon
Yeah,
to
your
make
NBA
the most
2K
of them.
builders coming to Pokemon. These are the 5
Easily
move sets to
enjoy
make the
Pokemon
ultimate
battling.
Pikachu.
Time to buy some VC.
Exactly. Cost you 100
Bringing
VC.
Pokemon battles
Your
to
Pikachu has
everyone.
negative, or has like
Pokemon
underneath
Champions.
90 speed. What an idiot.
Plan to release in 2026.
Last up, we have some news about the Pokemon Legends ZA game. Please have a look at this video.
Remember when they added him to Unite? Took over?
Big deal.
Slowpoke. Totally done. Dalmatian.
Dalmaton. Houndoom. Right
Houndoom, yeah.
there. Oh, that one.
See, look how cool everybody looks in this game. None of these stupid ass uniforms I'm trapped in Violet. Do it, yeah, you look cool.
This song.
Yep. Do you have to wear the fedora? So many people wearing the fedora.
It's France.
I do know. I'll wear the beret. Machamp. Or maybe Machamp there because he had the belt, right? They're carrying on their shoulders for the World Championship.
That is Machamp. Machamp has 4 arms.
Thank you.
That's Machoke.
Machoke. Damn it. He's infecting me. What's the first evolution? Machop? Machop.
So Machoke.
No. Machop.
Machoke.
Machoke. Machamp. There you go.
Multiple arms.
What's going on with the Dragonite? He looks crazy.
Pokémon Legends ZA. We'd like to introduce this game's new story, which takes place in a city striving to be somewhere that belongs to both people and Pokémon.
Yeah.
After you arrive in Lumiose City, either Urbane or Tawny will invite you to join Team MZ.
Tim's gonna
Team
buy that jacket.
MZ's objective is to protect the city of Lumiose. Let's get to know Team MZ a little better. There's Naveen, a fashion designer in the making. And there's Lita, who aspires to become a professional dancer. As part of Team MZ, you'll spend your days in Lumiose City with this crew.
What, Mike?
Lumiose City looks different by day and by night.
Say about wow, that's what the show
Hey,
is.
hold on, because I made a joke in my head
During
too.
Well, it's like my
day,
favorite. It's like,
you can
oh, this is
explore
a
the
fashion
city and
designer
find
and an
lots of
upcoming pop
Pokemon to
star.
add to your
It's like,
party.
where's Ralph that works at the local Best Buy? You know what I mean? Where's my buddy fucking Stan who works at Target?
I was about to say, and there's Kevin.
Then
He has
by
3
night,
cars.
you can play the ZA Royale with the Pokemon you've raised, aiming to climb the ranks. As you advance in the ZA Royale, battles against powerful trainers await. One of those trainers, Corbeau, is the boss of the Rust Syndicate,
Now, I
an
got
organization
that.
operating
God,
in
but
Lumiose
again, I
City.
renamed him Giraffe.
Seems like he has
So I
some
would
kind
call
of
him Giraffe.
business
I know it's
with
not his name, but he's on my
members of
team. I love him.
MZ.
You think in the
Lumiose
UK
City
they're calling
offers
this
plenty
game
of ways to
ZA?
have fun aside from Pokemon battling,
Probably.
too. Trainers can change their hairstyle, looks, and outfit to appear however they would like as they stroll around the city.
That's pretty sick.
If you've teamed up with a Furfrou, a Pokemon with distinctive long fur, you can even have it trimmed into fashionable styles. You can also take photos at interesting spots or relax and hang out with your Pokemon if you like.
The one thing I missed from the first Legends is that it was an isekai. Like, I think it'd be really funny if you were still
All
just being
kinds of
transported
encounters
into this
await
world
you
for
in
some fucking
Lumiose
reason.
City.
Paris.
Emma, the best detective in Lumiose, will ask you to help with her detective work. You can find people around the city who need a hand and solve their problems. Mabel is the acting director of the Pokemon Research Lab.
Okay, Mabel.
By catching Pokemon, you can aid her research. In return, you can receive useful items for
I
your
wouldn't
adventures
have
in
known
this
Houndour,
game.
but I had him and I called him Pork Chop because he looked like Doug Funny's dog.
Oh, yeah.
Something strange has been occurring in Lumiose City recently. Some wild Pokemon have been mega evolving on their own
How
and
tall
going
is that
rogue.
man behind that woman?
These so-called rogue mega evolved Pokemon
Oh, that's that
can't
weird
contain
guy.
their
He's
own
that weird
strength
trainer.
and are the very
He's
definition of
7'8".
dangerous.
What the hell is happening?
I think he's
there?
based on a Pokemon.
To take them on, you'll need to
Interesting.
fight Mega
The
Evolution
skinny guy,
with
right?
Mega
That
Evolution.
creepy dude.
I mean, I don't want to give an answer.
One newly discovered Mega
But it is
Evolved
a thing from Pokemon XY.
Mega Dragonite, has distinctive Dragonair-like features, like wings on its head and a pearl on its tail.
Whoa.
While tackling rogue
Against
Mega
God.
Evolved
I don't like
Pokemon,
this mutation.
you'll want an ally from Team MZ at your side, plus strong bonds with your Pokemon.
You see that evolution? Is
This city holds
Put him
many
back in the ball,
stories.
throw it in the water.
put a napkin on it.
Different wishes intertwine, seeking for people and Pokemon to coexist.
He is freakishly tall.
Yeah.
Pokémon Legends ZA, coming Thursday, October 16, 2025.
Oh, that Switch 2 box. Horrid.
Did we know that? Is that new information?
Horrible.
No, we knew.
Okay.
Fairly certain.
Why don't you put the terms and conditions on the back of the box?
So many games coming out in October.
That's true. Huh?
We gotta do something about that.
What did you think? Pokemon
Save it for the
Legends
post.
ZA is releasing on October 16, 2025. We hope you're looking forward to your new adventures in Lumiose City. That's all for today's presentation. Thank you very much for tuning in.
Hermione. Yeah, whatever happened to the DJ, though?
Yeah, what was up with that?
Damn. I thought he was going to turn it into a turntable and do something for
What
me.
happened to the DJ set? We saw the DJs in the puzzle
Oh,
game.
it was great, says Mike. We will decide if it was great, good, or otherwise right after a word from our sponsors. Stay tuned for our Gamescast post-show.
This episode's brought to you by Mood. Let me tell you about the online cannabis company that's revolutionizing how we deal with life's challenges. From sleepless nights to stress-filled days, Mood.com has created an entire line of functional gummies that target specific health concerns with 100% federally legal THC blends. They'll deliver them discreetly right to your doorstep, and you can get 20% off your first order at Mood.com with promo code KINDAFUNNY. I've been having a great time trying out their different gummies and am loving how each one feels. And each one is crafted using federally legal cannabis grown on small, family-owned American farms. No pesticides, no BS, and they can ship to most states in the US. Best of all, not only does Mood stand behind everything with an industry-leading 100-day satisfaction guarantee, but as I mentioned, listeners get 20% off their first order with code KINDAFUNNY. So head to Mood.com, browse their amazing selection of functional gummies, and find the perfect gummy for whatever you are dealing with. And remember to use promo code KINDAFUNNY at checkout to save 20% on your first order. That's Mood.com, MOOD.com, promo code KINDAFUNNY. This episode's brought to you by Factor. Summer is here, baby. That means more sun, more light, but it should not mean more hours inside cooking. That's where Factor comes in. Factor's chef-crafted, dietitian-approved meals are ready in just 2 minutes, taking the hassle out of eating well. Multiple people here at Kinda Funny have been loving their experience with Factor, and you can too. Factor meals arrive fresh and ready to eat, perfect for any active lifestyle over summer and beyond. With 45 weekly menu options, you can pick gourmet meals that fit your summer gains and goals. Choose from options like Calorie Smart, Protein Plus, Keto, and more. Factor powers your day, sun up to sundown. With nutritious breakfasts, on-the-go lunches, premium dinners, and guilt-free snacks and desserts, Factor has your whole day covered. Enjoy more this summer. Get Factor if you want all the flavor and none of the fuss. Get started at factormeals.com/kindafunny50 off and use code kindafunny50 off to get 50% off plus free shipping on your first box. That's code kindafunny50 off at factormeals.com/kindafunny50 off for 50% off plus free shipping.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Kinda Funny Gamescast for Tuesday, July 22nd, 2025. I'm one of your hosts, Greg Miller, alongside Forbes 30 Under 30, a.k.a. New York Game Awards nominated, a.k.a. Best jacket in the business, Blessing Adeoye Jr.
Good day, Greg.
Good day. How are you?
I'm doing well. How are you?
I'm great. Are you excited that you didn't wake up at 6 a.m. for this Pokemon Direct?
Oh, I'm so excited.
Okay.
Especially because I wanted to sleep in today. I got the first day of soccer happening today. Yeah, new season. Kind of scared to be back at soccer. It's been since, I think, last November since we played soccer. We've been doing volleyball.
That's not when Leanza got hurt, though, right? She got hurt long before then.
Yeah, that was like, what, a year prior or something like that.
Okay.
So we're back.
Of course, he's the master of hype. Snowbike Mike, are you joining Blessing this soccer season?
No, I am not, but sorry to Lienza. Ever since Lienza went down, Coach Mike hasn't been the same. I lost a good one, and I have to wear that on my chest.
I sent him the link to sign up.
Unfortunately.
Why did you sign up, Mike?
I watched one of our players go down in a horrific way, and I've just never recovered.
And of course, he's playing Pokemon Friends just like me. It's the Hispanic heartthrob Texas treat. Latino hit. Clicking heads, ribbon shreds, Globetrot, headshot. I got like it's all there. It's just like a step behind. 3 for you. Nitro Rifle, Twitch.tv. Andy Cortez.
So, Mike, it looks like there are multiple puzzles a day to do. You don't just have one.
That's great. Yeah.
Whenever you succeed, you get yarn, and then you take the yarn to the little plushie maker. You make the plushie of your choice, and then you put it and decorate it in your room.
Beautiful.
So
this is Thinktown, a cozy corner of the world that's famous for making Pokemon plush.
The kids yearn for puzzles.
Does your brain feel entangled?
Yeah, I would say so.
I've dreamed about making plush here since I was little, and I arrived today ready to make that dream come true. And the door
I'm
opens up there.
connecting the tracks so that Sableye could get to the goal.
Okay, fair enough. If you didn't know, everybody, this is the Kind of Funny Gamescast each and every weekday. 4, sometimes 5 best friends gather on this table, coming to talk about the biggest topics in video games, whether they be reviews, previews, or conversations we need to have, or reactions to Pokemon presentations that we just watched. If you like that, of course, we'd love you to support us. Pick up a Kind of Funny membership on patreon.com/kindoffunny, youtube.com/kindoffunnygames, Apple or Spotify. Get all of our shows ad-free, and of course, get your daily dose of me, Greg Miller, in a series I call Gregway. Of course, no bucks tossed our way, no big deal. Like, subscribe, share, ring the bell. If you have Amazon Prime, you have Twitch Prime, you have a free 30-day subscription they don't tell you about that we would love you to give to us. It doesn't auto-renew. We need it. Housekeeping for you. Of course, we're an 11-person business all about live talk shows. After this, you are getting Kind of Funny Games Daily, covering the biggest stories of the day, including Directive 8020, whatever, the supermassive game being delayed. What the heck, Mike?
What the heck, Mike?
What the heck, Mike?
I had a lot of questions about it.
You did have some questions
We're going
yesterday
to talk
about it.
it.
You did. Of course, after that, we have the developers of Marvel Cosmic Invasion in the office on their way to San Diego Comic-Con. They're going to come play the game for us so you can see some cool new stuff from Marvel Cosmic Invasion, a game I'm very excited for. And of course, if you're going to Comic-Con, go see the Marvel Cosmic Invasion panel Thursday, 4:45 p.m. Tim is hosting it. That's right, Tim Geddes hosting that. If you're Kind of Funny member, today's Gregway is 15 minutes about what the ROG Xbox Ally X means for Steam Deck. Thank you to our Patreon producers, Carl Jacobs, Omega Buster, and Delaney the Psalm Twining. Today we're brought to you by Mood and Factor, but we'll tell you about that later. For now, let's begin the show with what is and forever will be topic of the show. Of course, we just watched on a delay the Pokemon Presents live reaction. Now it's time for our review. Andy, what did you think of Pokemon Presents?
I mean, among one of the worst ones, I would say. I mean,
Really?
we got the theme park announcement,
Yeah.
which was awesome, and then I kind of forgot everything that happened after that. It was on par with a lot of other of these Pokemon Presents, where they're gonna show you a bunch of stuff that I would never in a million years care about, and stuff that I may try out for one day, like this little Pokemon yarn game, Pokemon Friends.
Yeah.
But overall, I mean, if I was to put a score on it, I'd give it like a 5 or something. I don't know.
Okay.
I just, what they showed more of ZA was stuff that I was hoping to get in the game, but I don't know if I necessarily needed to see it. No Gen 10 announcement. No, I don't know. Just overall, eh.
Also, this is seemingly the extent of the theme park, which I don't even know if we can really call a theme park.
Well, it's part of a bigger theme park, right?
That is correct. Yeah, of course. My notes say that we're talking about.
What do you mean?
Yomi Murray Land, Yo Murray Land amusement park in Japan. Yeah, this is a section of it.
Will it be a lot of like ceramic, like beautiful dolls out in the middle of the forest that you just kind of point at? Will they have animatronics like when you go to Jurassic World Land? It's like, here's Blue, and fucking Blue is flying out.
I do
at
believe,
you, trying to
Barrett, I'm
bite
going to
you,
toss into assets for
My
you.
animatronics, yeah.
Well, I don't even know. I don't even think about animatronics, y'all. I don't even know.
Well, they were showing you the miniatures of like,
Yeah.
this is kind of like, this is just all
Let me read
miniature form.
Let me read from the. Well, actually, so I guess we're just going. Who cares? This is the thing that just went up on Pokemon.com. Barrett, I sent it in assets. If you scroll down, there's a quad of 4 photos that are just ceramic Pokemon. Now, is that what they are? Is that who knows? The Pokemon Company is proud to announce the grand opening date for Pokepark Kanto, coming in early 2026, stretching over 26,000 square meters in a corner of Yomiuri-land, located in Tokyo's verdant Tama Hills. The grand opening will be set for early 2026. Advanced ticket sales are expected in late 2025. Pokepark Kanto is a trainer's area, a Pokemon-packed park where trainers can make unforgettable unforgettable discoveries on their journey through the forest and town, home of over 600 Pokemon. The Pokemon Forest is a spacious wilderness spanning nearly 500 meters in length. It features various terrains, including hilly paths, tall grass, tunnels, rock trails, and more. Observe a wide variety of Pokemon from Kanto and other regions as they run, battle, and share berries. Here you will find Pokemon that tower high overhead and others that hide underground or behind greenery. What exactly are those Pokemon doing? Keep your eyes peeled and find your favorite Pokemon.
So it's this is for all my Midwest people. It's a prehistoric forest, but for Pokemon.
Yeah, it's like a nice nature walk. You know, we could have done this at any park.
Sedgetown is a place where Pokemon and trainers from around the world meet and forge new friendships. In Sedgetown, you will find the Pokemon Trainers Market full of goods, as well as the Pokemon Center, Pokemart, Sedge Gym, a Pokemon Parade, and 2 other attractions. Connect with Pokemon trainers and Pokemon alike at Sedgetown iconic Primarina Fountain for an unforgettable experience.
This could have been so much cooler.
1,000%.
This could have been almost like a real life Pokemon Snap, where the sensor on your phone, you wave it in front of that one thing, and it throws like a fake ball that you don't see, and it hits the ground, and the Digletts come out of the ground or something like that, and then maybe the Charizard comes out of the trees or some shit like that. But if it's just statues. Great for photo ops.
Battle. I'm sure there's probably going to be something that is happening.
I hope so. I hope so.
A Pokemon parade. You assume it's people in suits.
Yeah. Hopefully, this is just the start of bigger theme park additions.
Again, you would hope with what people have seen in general for theme parks, but looking at the Super Nintendo World or whatever, right, and how much people have loved that Pokemon realizes they have something there, and how this would evolve and go, who knows? But you're talking about the scanning and things happening reminds me so much of the Galactic Cruiser stuff, right? Where from Star Wars, where you were looking at that and how that was the whole thing and it didn't work right and blah blah. We all watched the video that woman did.
Oh, but I'm even thinking. No, I'm thinking of Nintendo where like you can punch the block and then the little thing will happen and the Goombas come out, whatever. Like I think there's ways to make this interactive without it being like this ridiculous experience. I do have good news, great news actually. Pokemon Friends, the combo bundle is $33.99.
Wow.
About what? What is it?
What am I buying? More puzzles?
You get
you
get the basic pack, the Puzzle On Pack 1, and Puzzle On Pack 2.
Wow.
They let you play puzzles as often as you like. It adds new puzzles, new plushes, new features, and new color yarn. Because whenever if you make the Spark yarn, then you make Pikachu. But I got some fiery looking yarn, got a Charmander made, and then a Charizard got made as a bonus.
Wow.
Cameron Kennedy in the chat also says, the game's just caught up to 2006. Give the theme park a bit to catch up to 1960s animatronic technology.
Sure. Mike?
Yeah, Greg, I acknowledge that I am not the Pokemon audience as I once was as a young child, and I've definitely not connected with Pokemon like I used to. I still appreciate the trading card game. I really enjoy some of the odd offshoots that they do, like Pokemon Unite. I continue to be baffled by some of the things that they do and announce, like Pokemon Sleep. And I say, what in the heck is that? But, there's a market for it. As Andy has pointed out, someone will definitely pay $33 for a Pokemon puzzle pack.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out, we get 2 new Pokemon shows. Those look fun and cute. I don't have any children to watch them with, and I probably won't watch them. So,
I
one
do.
day...
I'm looking forward to it. Like I said, we had watched some of. Ben is more into Pokemon the normal show, the classic one, because I think Jen's so into it. But we did watch a little bit of this. What is it? Pokemon Resort? Is that the name of it again? Pokemon Concierge. Thank you so much. Yeah, the misadventures of Sir Fetch and Pichu was the other one they announced here and talked about.
And that's the Wallace and Gromit and Shaun the Sheep team and all that stuff.
Premiering in 2027, this stop-motion animated series is a collaboration with Aardman, delivering heartfelt comedy and craft-driven storytelling. Interesting,
for
cute.
that.
Yeah. Sorry, back to you, Mikey.
Yeah, of course. I mean, these are great, right? If I was a kid, having these shows would be fantastic. One day, I'll watch them with my children. It would be fantastic. Pokemon World Championship coming to Anaheim August 15th through the 17th. That's lit, right? If you were super into Pokemon, that would be a fun one. Me and Blessing went to Magic the Gathering. Yeah. That was awesome, right? To go to the big Magic Con. So the idea of this coming to the States, being down in LA, I hope you can go. Pokemon Unite, the card game, the game itself, like these are all exciting stuff. If you ever get the opportunity to go to those, it is actually really fun and in person. So, yeah, I'm sure that will be absolutely lit. That would be cool if I went. You never know. Let's see. Pokemon Friends, Pokemon Unite. All in all, Greg, none of this spoke to me. I was not more excited for Za. I guess I continue to have more questions every time I watch Za of like, will I ever be entertained by this? Will I be interested? And it keeps coming up with no. So I'm going to give it a solid 5 out of 10.
Okay, another 5 out of 10 there. Blessing Adeoye Jr., step up. You're a fellow Mon master like myself.
Yeah. I'll probably give this like a 2.5 out of 10.
Damn!
I mean, what here was interesting. Like, what here spoke to us, really, right? Like, even if you're talking about the things that I would care about, like, they somehow made me less excited for Zaw and less excited for Pokemon Champions. And those are the two things I was more excited to see, right? Once we got to Champions and you're showing me, like, the leveling up mechanic thing that, like, the UI for it looks so fucking boring. And I'm looking at that like, man, I just wanted to rent and battle Pokemon like I do in Stadium. Like, this isn't really giving me... You're giving me that, but you're giving me a layer beyond that where I'm like, ooh, I don't know if I want to spend time doing that shit, right? If I wanted to level up Pokemon, I'd play a mainline Pokemon game. Like, I played Scarlet and I played Violet, or I played ZA. And then you get to ZA, and I feel like they're... Like, I know it's Pokemon, right? The game's going to come out, it's going to do great, it's going to sell, it's going to do all that shit, right? But, like, this is one of those ones where I was like, maybe Greg can review it. Maybe I won't fight. Maybe I won't be the one fighting to review this game. Because, like, I just don't know if they know what people look for in a Pokemon game. Because, like, why am I meeting all these characters that I do not give a fuck about?
Like, you're not even going to bother. Like, you're going to click through their dialogue and move on.
Yeah, like, oh, and this guy's a DJ, and this guy's a this thing, and this.
She's
and I'm
a
like,
future fashion person.
And I'm like, I don't care. Like, this is the weakest part of your games is when you're showing me these characters that feel like they're made in fucking the Nintendo Mii Maker, right? Like,
with no voice acting.
With no voice acting. Yeah, like I this was one of those ones that could have been an email for me. Like, nothing here really spoke to me. I think the Misadventures of Sirfetch'd and Pichu has a cool art style. And like Poke Park Kanto sounds cool, but I'm never gonna go. So like, yeah.
You say that, you never know.
Yeah.
You thought you'd never be hanging out with Kojima, you know what I mean?
That's true.
So I want to turn this question to the panel then and have this conversation. As you know, I'm joking around a lot. Well, I'm not joking. Like, I'm enjoying Pokemon more than ever. It's through the eyes of Ben. I'm doing that. I am, Violet and this and the show, that. And like, I'm super excited for Za just because I haven't played a ton of Pokemon games like so many of you. To come back and go that way, bless. What I've always found interesting when usually Tim's in this seat and y'all react to a Pokemon present and then, okay, it wasn't that great. It wasn't this, blah, blah, blah. Right, what you just said, Bless, you're not even sure if they know what people come to a Pokemon game for. Is there, and I don't mean this to sound like an attack on anybody here or outside of here, is there a bit of like shared delusion that Pokemon is for you and adults? Is it not just something geared for children? Like, even the changes in the joke from Cameron Kennedy in the chat, right, of like the game's just caught up to 2006. Like, no one's coming to Pokemon the game, I feel, expecting it to be rivaling Expedition 33. Am I wrong?
I mean, yeah, nobody thinks that,
Yeah.
right? But like, are kids watching this? Like, I guess if that's the case, right? Then like,
why are we doing this?
Yeah, then why are we doing this, right? Like,
Yeah.
why are we sitting here reacting to it? I'm reacting to it for what Bless wants out of this.
And totally fair.
Yeah,
I'm not at
yeah.
all trying to take. I want to. You know that. I'm not trying to take you down.
Yeah.
Audience, if you're new around here, I'm not trying to take you down. I think it's an interesting thing of like, for me playing Violet right now and it being such a basic ass game. Like, I knew it was a basic experience. Looking at Za, like, I'm just stoked that I can change my outfit to something other than school uniforms, right? Like, I'm not expecting anything crazy out of it other than going and grinding out my Pokemon.
I think the thing that I'm most excited about is that we know that the Legend series is the middle ground. It's the iPhone 9S line. You know what I mean? Like, it's the middle thing to kind of hold you off until the next big mainline thing. And when Za comes out, when we see the first reveals of it, my first concerns were, oh, is it all in the city? Which is totally fine for the Legend series because it's them doing something it's them trying to be different with what they're offering you. And if anything, it's like, well, at least this game is going to run better and look sharper. And I'll have that to look forward to. But the next one is like, get me out into the wild. Like, give me my traditional Pokemon like experience where if you just gave me, honestly, if you gave me another Scarlet Violet experience, if you like, Men in Black zapped my brain and gave me a Scarlet and Violet experience that looked better and, ran better, then I would go, oh shit, this is exactly what I want. Give me towns with wild areas, with like environments and forests, and then maybe snowy regions and all this sort of stuff. But when I look at Za, the big disappointing thing for me is the thing that they are is the reason why a game like ZA exists, because they are trying to make this iteration is different. Just like Legends Arceus or Arceus was this time travel sort of experiment story or whatever. So I'm still excited for it. I'm still going to play it. I'm pumped to have this, newer Pokemon-like experience, but it's not exactly what I want, and I got to assume that's because the next one will be that thing where it's a new region with all sorts of locales, not just you battling Pokemon in alleyways and streets. And they have Wild Zone parks where you're around grass and areas like that, but that's not what I imagine while I'm looking for Pokemon. Like there's such a magic to somebody like me who's such a stickler for visuals and performance, and to play a game like Violet and to go, God damn, this thing just looks like absolute shit to watch. Like, it's awful to look at. And there's a magic when you're out there and go, oh my God, there's a so-and-so out there. Holy shit. There's a goddamn, there's a Leafeon out there. Oh my God. Like, that excitement is so hard to reproduce, and they have that magic. So that's why I'm mainly waiting for the next one.
Greg, what excites you about this one? What excites you about it?
ZA?
Yeah.
Again, I think it's the idea that even with Violet, I enjoyed it and I played it. And if you remember, at launch, I played a little bit of it, fell off immediately. Ben started watching the cartoon. It gave me context for the world in a way I had not had as somebody who'd never watched the anime before. Picked it back up and was playing it as my couch game. Jen's doing this, blah, blah, blah. I'm just grinding. I'm doing the thing, blah, blah, blah. And now that I'm at the end of it, I feel like it's that idea of like, there's still a DLC, and obviously, do you want to go collect more? This, that, the other. It's running better on Switch. There's excitement to it on that level, but it's more why don't I just wait for this? Wait, you know what I mean? Because again, what I want out of the experience of playing Violet right now is, as goofy as it sounds, making my character look more custom. I don't like the options, so I don't like being the school uniform. So I think that's a huge not a huge stumbling, but it's one of my hang-ups in a game that is so simple, that is so basic compared to so many other games, right? Of like, I just want that customization for it to then go through and then make them look goofy and do whatever in battle. But it's like, it's similar to like how you guys all know the names of all the Pokemon as we sit here and go through it, right? And I'm like, oh, the fun I'm finding is naming the one that looks like a giraffe. And it's like me and Ben Ben named him Giraffe, right? Because he looks like a giraffe. Like, Ben's sitting there naming my party. So it's like that shared experience of having the kid eyes for it. And so to see this one and have it be, I think, a cooler city than what I'm doing right now, cooler environment, cooler characters or whatever, is like, oh, I should just stop playing Violet altogether and wait for this, if that makes sense.
Gotcha.
Yeah. But again, I think what works in my favor and works against y'all is like, before this is, I always screw this up, right? I played Let's Go Pikachu or Eevee. I think I had Eevee, right? And then I tinkered with Soul Silver. Like, that's it for me with Pokemon. It's not like I have this, it doesn't wear as thin as quickly as I think as it does for some of y'all, where you're like, oh, it's just the same thing, or it's just a blah, blah. Like, I don't know I was joking around about like, I'm battling the Final Four or whatever, and then they open the door for the final. I was like, I didn't see that coming. Like, I know y'all know that or whatever. It's like, oh, Tim was laughing at me because I didn't know that. But I think that's what's fun about it for me is reviewing games for 18 years, but coming to something that I don't have nostalgia for. But now I'm kind of living a moment of nostalgia for, as my child likes Pokemon and he gets stoked to see a Bulbasaur at Target or whatever. Like, I love that idea and I love that vibe. And again, as someone who loves being a fan of things, I love the fact that there is this Pokemon community. I think presentation, if we're scoring them on the Kind of Funny scales, we run through and do all of this different stuff as we have a 5, we have a 5 and a 2.5, right? I'm probably right there too. Yeah, that it's like a 5.5, I would think, maybe probably a flat 5. I don't know. But it's also like, I would never expect the Pokemon commercial to appeal to me in a giant way either. Whereas coming in and it's like, hey, Pokemon fans, we've gathered you here and I want to run through everything they announced probably after an ad break, but it's like, here's World Championships and here's this theme park and here's stuff for Go and here's stuff for Masters and here's stuff for Cafe and here's stuff for Sleep. It's like, even though 98%, I downloaded the puzzle game, will I ever actually click on Untangle and do none of that matters to me, but I love the fact that exists for people who are super into Pokemon and have the tattoos and fucking Chastity with their giant side duck collection. You know what I mean? It's like, that's all cool.
I think there's something to say about a franchise, like me thinking back to us just watching the Superman movies, watching all of the old Christopher Reeve Superman movies, and Nick and Greg being much higher on them because they watched them as kids, and me saying, I don't have this lens of nostalgia. These movies don't work for me now as an adult watching them. I know that there's a lot of movies from my childhood that if you watch them with a critical eye now, you'd probably not love them. But for me, it's like, yeah, but it meant so much to me at that time. I think it says a lot for a franchise like Pokemon to work for someone like you, Greg, who does not have that lens of nostalgia. I think that's super fucking awesome. And I think you do deserve to review Za.
I like that. Thank you. Like I said, maybe I go to the World Championships. I prove my cred. I'll go there. I'll compete for Mike. You know,
how to compete.
Mike, we're going to need a stream where you teach me how to compete.
Okay.
Because I mean, I play the games. I've never done the trade
We'll
cards.
pick a lane on what you want to compete. I'll give you all the events that they do.
Okay. We might need an in because apparently someone in chat earlier was saying that that's already sold out.
That's Greg Miller.
Yeah, that's funny. The chat says that. They don't know who I am.
That's Greg Miller.
If Greg Miller wants to go to the Pokemon World Championship, he's going to the Pokemon World Championship.
He
Right?
interrupts Pokemon Go Day.
I feel like that's a knock against him.
I'll throw a parade. Oh, don't worry about it. I got a scheme. But before we dive into a blow-by-blow what happened at this Pokemon presentation and talk about it, why don't we tell you about Kind of Funny's membership? Go to patreon.com/kindoffunny, youtube.com/kindoffunny, games, Apple, or Spotify, where, of course, you can pick up our membership, get all of our shows ad-free, get your daily dose of me, Greg Miller, in a series we call Greg Way, and, of course, get good karma for supporting a small independent business. However, right now you're not using your benefits, so here's a word from our sponsors.
This episode's brought to you by Mood. Let me tell you about the online cannabis company that's revolutionizing how we deal with life's challenges. From sleepless nights to stress-filled days, Mood.com has created an entire line of functional gummies that target specific health concerns with 100% federally legal THC blends. They'll deliver them discreetly right to your doorstep, and you can get 20% off your first order at Mood.com with promo code KINDOFFUNNY. I've been having a great time trying out their different gummies and am loving how each one feels. And each one is crafted using federally legal cannabis grown on small, family-owned American farms. No pesticides, no BS, and they can ship to most states in the U.S. Best of all, not only does Mood stand behind everything with an industry-leading 100-day satisfaction guarantee, but as I mentioned, listeners get 20% off their first order with code KINDOFFUNNY. So head to Mood.com, browse their amazing selection of functional gummies, and find the perfect gummy for whatever you are dealing with. And remember to use promo code KINDOFFUNNY at checkout to save 20% on your first order. That's Mood.com, MOOD.com, promo code KINDOFFUNNY. This episode's brought to you by Factor. Summer is here, baby. That means more sun, more light, but it should not mean more hours inside cooking. That's where Factor comes in. Factor's chef-crafted, dietitian-approved meals are ready in just 2 minutes, taking the hassle out of eating well. Multiple people here at Kind of Funny have been loving their experience with Factor, and you can too. Factor meals arrive fresh and ready to eat, perfect for any active lifestyle over summer and beyond. With 45 weekly menu options, you can pick gourmet meals that fit your summer gains and goals. Choose from options like Calorie Smart, Protein Plus, Keto, and more. Factor powers your day, sun up to sundown. With nutritious breakfasts, on-the-go lunches, premium dinners, and guilt-free snacks and desserts, Factor has your whole day covered. Enjoy more this summer. Get Factor if you want all the flavor and none of the fuss. Get started at factormeals.com/kindoffunny50 off and use code kindoffunny50 off to get 50% off plus free shipping on your first box. That's code kindoffunny50 off at factormeals.com/kindoffunny50 off for 50% off plus free shipping.
And we're back. So your blow-by-blow goes like this. Pokemon Presents begins, and we meet Chris Brown.
Yep.
Blessing tries not to laugh. Barrett bursts out in the other room.
It was because I saw Blessing's face try not to react.
Can you just imagine if it was Chris Brown that opened it? You know what I mean?
He was like, run it. That's the song.
Okay. We, of course, started talking about the World Championships happening in August in Anaheim. New artwork was shared for the Paradise Resort promo card, which will be given to competitors at the 2025 Pokemon World Championships, taking place August 15th through the 17th in Anaheim, California. Of course, more information can be found on the championship website. Mikey, you pop for this a little bit.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of the big celebration. I think the Pokemon World Championships are cool. Someone who tunes in like myself on Twitch to watch some of it throughout the weekend. It's always exciting to see. I have a big fascination and love for Pokemon Unite. I will be watching that tournament as that goes. I am still blown away that we are having millions of people play the card game at a competitive level, people playing the normal Pokemon, whatever year it is, at a competitive level. It is a fascinating world that you can go to besides just the celebration itself, right? People are coming in from around the globe to celebrate the world of Pokemon through art, through good times, little activities that you can have fun with. So yeah, this is a fun event. This would be cool to attend and go to as someone who loves Pokemon and enjoys the world. I would be all over it to go watch the people play card games and ask them questions, right? Of like, how do you keep up with the meta? Who do you follow that is the meta maker? Do you have decks that are for you? How do you have so many cards? It's just a fascinating world if you're deep into that. And so, yeah, I think it's always fun when you talk about these celebrations, what could be going down there.
This is back to it where we watch all this footage and all this stuff, just fans being fans and able to come together and do this. Yeah. It's so fucking cool. I miss PSX. You know what I mean? Like, what a time that was to go there and rally around one brand, one whatever. I know that sucks, but like, it's the same thing of like, as an outsider looking in when I go to Disney, we're like, cool, Ben loves cars, this is nice. But like the people who are like, this is their mecca or whatever, it's neat to see people like that.
It would be so much cooler to me though if these trainers were like awkwardly green screened or augmented reality'd into a Pokemon stadium like world, you know, and like they're there with their Pokemon. And they're up there, and then like the virtual cards pop up in the way that they would in the card game.
Yu-Gi-Oh.
Yeah, I would love that presentation. That would be so sick.
We're gonna have to start talking about what I should compete in because I saw the video games up there. Can I take my Violet guys and compete? Oh,
depending on what game they're doing, but yeah, that there's like 3 subsects that I usually say. It's Unite, the video game, and the cards.
Oh, so you gotta get
choose
home.
One of those.
I gotta get home.
You gotta get Pokemon home.
So you can move your Pokemon.
It seems like a stream we gotta do where we prep me to
we'll
go to the
look it
World
up and
we need
Championships.
Tim. We need Tim.
Yeah.
No, it's got no Tim. That's the one rule. Up next, as we saw start there, was Pokemon Concierge. Of course, this is the Netflix show. You're getting new episodes on September 4th. I think have you all watched this?
No.
I definitely have. So I remember enjoying it, and I will. But it wasn't. It's way too much because I remember this where the woman here is like just trying to help these Pokemon like reconnect and do whatever and be happy or whatever, but it's helping her reconnect and be happy as well. Ben was not about that life. Ben wants to see Team Rocket. Ben wants to see them fight. You know what I mean? Wow. So like that's why we went back to Ash Ketchum's story when we were doing that, whatever. But beautifully animated, obviously, which of course led into what we already talked about: Pokemon Tales, the Misadventures of Sirfetch'd and Pichu, premiering 2027. Again, this is from I said Aardman. And then someone in the chat wrote it out and said, how can Greg butcher Aardman? So I have no fucking idea how you're supposed to say this word. But Aardman is the studio, the Wallace and Gromit people.
I don't know.
Chicken Run.
I don't know how else that could be pronounced.
You know?
Aardman.
Aardman. I don't know. Again, looks cool. Nice announcement. 2027 is a long way away, though. But good things take time.
Barrett, I'm sending you in assets something.
Is it how to pronounce Aardman?
No.
Oh, you're sending me something very important.
Aardman sounds like he's going to pop up in Death Stranding and be a problem.
Die Aardman.
That's good. That's good, Bless. I just want this back. I love that Concierge and these little small offshoots exist. This thing debuted on Netflix in 2020 during the pandemic. And like, I just want sort of let's go back to it doesn't need to be Ash, it doesn't need to be anything. It could just give me another Pokemon adventure where these Pokemon, where it's like another 3D version of the cartoon or another 2D version of the cartoon. These animated properties are like, they're great, but what got us so jacked up about Pokemon as kids was seeing the character go through this like journey of being a trainer and like all the stuff, and I know that they still have that like 2D version or whatever, and I know that like Ash won finally, what was it, like 5 years ago or something like that?
Dude.
God,
Spoilers, my bad. Shit, people are still catching up. But like when that 3D thing came, I was like, oh my god, this is awesome. This is the first story that we remember just kind of redone in 3D, and that's so cool. And they just like did away with it and never went back to it. I was like, huh.
It was like that Loop in the Third movie. Remember that?
Yeah.
God, it was so beautiful. Also, I thought you were going to pull this up. We got shared this on Blue Sky. The Pokemon DJ, the Pikachu DJ was the countdown to the presents. So
Good job,
that's that's what he was doing.
Oh, he didn't like it. Number 4 was again Poke Park Kanto, coming early 2026.
It's really cute.
There will be a day.
Okay.
When they go down and it's like Universal Mario Land and it's going to blow the doors off of everyone.
Yeah.
This one is sadly not that.
Yeah.
But it'll be cool, the idea of like, you could go and have a fun Pokemon experience for the day. But this is not what I imagine when I was a kid going, man, imagine a Pokemon world. Imagine the theme park that they could build. This sadly did not capture that magic that I was looking for.
It sucks it's so far away. This seems like a lovely, have a coffee, walk through this, see all these little
See,
guys.
this should be a traveling show. Golden Gate Park at the botanical garden. Boom. You're in.
Dude, that would be really
that's
awesome.
literally what this should be.
Oh,
pack these little ceramics up, send them around the globe.
It's a Pichu. Oh, there's a Pikachu. Oh, and there, that guy's he's doing a heroin shot. Don't look at him.
Oh, he's shitting on the sidewalk.
He's jerking off.
Oh, it's a Pokemon that's coming out of his butt.
Yeah, so the way that this like theme park is broken up is like you were mentioning, Greg. There's like those two sections where it's that forest, which is like the prehistoric forest that Barrett was mentioning. But then the Sedgetown part is the one that, I mean, it could just be bullshit wording and marketing, but like them saying you'll see Pokemon playing together. But is it just statues like standing? Because I don't consider that playing together.
I think my prediction. We're throwing up this.
I literally just gonna be this. The fuck off for this. I want to go to this.
So if you're an audio listener, we're showing prehistoric forest in Santa Barbara Museum or whatever.
Ankylosaurus. They got.
I think what you're gonna have is a lot of ceramic, whatever the texture is, but statues of Pokemon in different areas. If you can go back to the actual footage and drag it to where they showed the Pokemon in that one section of the map they drew, Barrett, where it was like Bellsprout and whatever, but it was like a path winding through. I think in these kind of sections, they're just standing there. You walk by and look at them. I wouldn't be surprised if there is an animatronic whatever moving, or I don't think it's going to be like fully whatever, but them like, I don't go to enough theme parks to have a good example, but like on skates, but you know what I mean? Moving around, they go behind the tree and they come back out, but their mouths don't move. What I'm predicting.
Well, that's the next level is the Pokemon Snap ride, right? We all get in the Savari bus.
That's awesome.
And it's on the rails and we drive through and then Snorlax pops up after being awake and then Charizard blows a little bit of fire. Like that's the ride you want from the Pokemon world. And it just seems like this is like a quarter step to that. We're not even a half.
You were talking about Sedgetown, right? And they talk about where Pokemon and trainers from around the world meet and forge new friendships, right? There's the market full of goods, the Pokemon Center, the Pokemart, Sedge Gym, a Pokemon Parade. Again, outsider looking in on this, do you at all pop to walk in, if you go back to when it was just the red building and the blue building, right? To walk into the Pokemon Center, to walk into the Pokemart? Like, somebody who's played the games, again, casually, because Violet's marts suck. It's just these fucking three people standing out in the middle of nowhere. I hate it. But like the other ones where I've walked into a building and the nurse takes care of my Pokemon or whatever, it's like, oh, that's neat. And to visualize walking into that, I think would be cool. Granted, it's all like walking into Moe's Tavern at fucking Universal where they just want to get you to pay for stuff.
Oh, sure. But like, I'm such a nerd for that shit anyway.
Yeah.
Like I'm the type that when you on paper tell me what's inside of Super Mario World at Universal, I go, oh, that sounds super bare bones.
Yeah.
And then when you're there, when you walk into Peach's Cafe in that restaurant, you're just like, oh my God, this is so fucking cool. Like, I can't imagine how even more magical this would be as a kid to be here or whatever.
Yeah.
So, like, yeah, of course, when you walk into that, you know, where is it? Is it in Tokyo where the Mewtwo in the Pokemon store is kind of like in that tube or whatever? Even going to the Pokemon store in that mall in Osaka was... that being like the most bare bones version of it all was still like, holy shit, all the legendary birds. Like, it's awesome. It's really damn cool. And of course, it's a way to sell you merch.
Of course.
But you know, I love even walking into the Nintendo store and seeing the statues. Yeah, it just makes you happy.
I tweak at the idea of this, right? Because there's so much possibilities here. You'll have Nurse Joy behind the counter. It would be so much fun to have Bill's PC, a bunch of them, and the kids can type in their 6 favorite Pokemon. You walk up with your wristband to Nurse Joy. 6 Pokemon pop up,
Jesus,
the little balls
you're going
up
all
on the
out.
thing, and they hover and they revive or whatever. It would be so much fun. You could have some guy in a trench coat with a Gengar sitting in the corner, but like half of it will be merch. But you have so much cool opportunity here, right? Police Officer Jenny will be there. My mind goes to the gym. We live in 2025. We are doing some crazy shit. You're telling me we can't get a giant square with a bunch of AR lasers and have Pokemon battling inside the gym as a show? Like, I just went to Epic Universe. I saw the things they did at some of those places in the rides. They could easily blow this out of the water if they wanted to and make something epic there. And it's like, it's crazy that we watched that and it's like, oh, this is a nature walk. We're not even building a ride for this. We're not doing anything. So when they do this here in the States or at one of these larger theme parks, they'll blow out all the ideas that I'm sure I want in the audience.
Well, chill out, Mike. They have the Pikachu merry-go-round as the ride.
See, and that shit's cute. That shit's cute.
There you go. Oh yeah, look. Oh,
Very basic. It's
well,
just
look, no, you got the merry-go-round down in the center.
You have
actually.
two merry-go-rounds?
Pikachu's going to be that thing. No, that's going to be the thing where you get in and they fly up.
Oh, the Dumbo rides,
the
yes.
Dumbo. ride.
No Ferris wheel. That's crazy. No Ferris wheel. No tower.
Look, you got the big trainer fight pad in the back there. That's cool.
Dude, that gym could be super awesome. You theme the gym to whatever, type it is. You walk in, you have the big animatronic gym leader talking to you.
No, not
He's
even,
got the homies.
Dog, not even a gym leader. Like, you would get like Disney stars, like the people that walk around and like dress up in costume it's time to take you on, and like you got and then fucking throw it on, like. But the thing that I would want the most is you mentioning this Pokemon Snap ride. I would just want I love the idea of this park, but you wave your phone over the thing because you have the collectible things, and a third animation plays in this animatronic where it does like a different thing and it pops out of the bush and maybe it like reaches for something. Like, I would just love to see that level of interactivity, as if when you're at a zoo and little kids are knocking on the glass and like, riling up monkeys and stuff. Like, I would love to see that level of interactivity, as if these things are real in this space as opposed to just stationary statues, which would still look awesome in photo ops, but the movement would add so much more. Like, even old ass tech of the way the land cars look, with like the screen tech on their mouth moving, and their eyes or whatever, like, that's tech from what feels like a decade ago now. That they could take this so far and make this really awesome.
And they will. They'll get there eventually.
Okay.
We have to look at the positive, like, this is step one. They will get there, and the hopes and dreams will happen for a Pokemon park, no matter what.
From there, we moved on to Pokemon Go. The Pokemon Go Fest 2025 Max Finale is coming August 18th and 24th. Take on tons of Dynamax and Gigantamax Pokemon between those dates. Encounter Eternatus and for the first time. Tim's excited.
Those three don't even look like Pokemon. I don't even know.
No,
that one looks like a stick on the right.
No, that's the soccer guy on top of the other thing.
Oh my god, with the long ears. Yeah, the bunny.
Score bunny.
Yeah.
Then we went into Pokemon Masters EX. None of you talked about it. I have nothing to say about it. I don't know. I don't even know
what's up with this matcha teeth Pokemon. What is that? It looked like a Sinistra.
Yeah. That's when we got outside of just making animals, and we said a pie could be a Pokemon.
Yeah.
And a chandelier could be a Pokemon.
And a pumpkin Halloween thing. What was its name?
We
Greg?
ran out of ideas.
His name was Pumpkaboo. He's my favorite Pokemon. Please take him seriously.
I saw the gears turning. His name
was Pumpkaboo. Anyways, from there it was Pokemon Cafe. Got a little update or whatever for this too. This is our quiet section, and even the press release Nintendo's putting out isn't talking about anything other than linking to these things. So none of y'all played Pokemon Cafe ever? That was never your
I
jam?
booted it up.
Yeah.
It's cute.
What is this? Is this like a Fallout Vault, a Simpsons Home type vibe?
I don't know what I mean, it's a cafe, right? It's like kind of just a very basic puzzle game.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that they update over time.
Then it was Pokemon Sleep. You're getting a bunch of guys in September and a new area in November. Congratulations there. Another one, I remember waiting so long for that to come out. Not like I was waiting, like I was going to use it, but like then it finally did. Just no one ever talks about it. Now again, I don't know. It's not the most interesting thing, but it feels like something. If Tim's this deep into Pokemon Go, you would assume he would have more shenanigans and stories about Pokemon Sleep. I mean, if they put out Superman Sleep today, I'd be fucking talking about it.
We talked about it on like AKHD, I think, when they first released it.
Yeah.
And it was the thing where Tim's like, yeah, I did it. And that was about it.
Okay, cool.
Yeah,
Now we're done.
we
Yeah,
moved on from it because it was not that exciting.
They did bring up Pokemon Unite to advertise the 4th anniversary, but they didn't do anything you wanted, Mike.
No, it's doing stuff that I wanted. They're adding new characters here. They're adding a little game mode with this volleyball here just to kind of give you more, similar to what you would experience with League of Legends, and kind of giving you ARAM, different options to play and still stay in that and not have the ultra competitive, hey, we have to play 5v5 and sweat every single moment of it. It's a game that I wish I still played. But sadly, 4 years is a long time. I just did not commit to that on my Nintendo Switch.
Then, as you see, it was time for the Pokemon trading card game getting an update here. Mega Evolutions are arriving September 26th. You excited for that, Barrett?
Yeah, I'm still on packs every day.
Really?
This?
Yeah.
Whoa.
But
this is
real life. This is the real game,
Yeah.
though. This is IRL cards. Yeah,
and
this
these
isn't
cards are
Pokemon trading
nasty.
card pocket.
Oh,
we left out the pocket.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is a real thing.
Damn. Yeah, never mind that.
I didn't see the pocket. Yeah, you're right. You're so right. Damn.
Yeah.
Then, of course, it was the debut of Pokemon Friends, our new game. Available now on Nintendo Switch 2, Nintendo Switch, iOS, and Android devices. This cozy puzzle game lets players solve brain teasers, craft plush Pokemon, and decorate customizable in-game rooms with over 1,200 puzzles and 150 plush toys to collect. Suitable for all ages. I downloaded it. Andy's further than me.
Yeah, I have several. I'm downloading Pokemon Sleep right now, though. But yeah, there is a part of me that really does admire their is a great tweet, great post right here, referencing blueprints. I do admire their business acumen of looking at things in the world and saying, how can we Pokemonify this? And the daily crossword puzzle is like such a solid comparison right there, because that's something that people have made a habit to do every day. And well, what if we can get Pokemon fans into something that becomes a part of their daily life? If they're not unpacking cards, maybe they're into just like these smaller puzzle type things. It's a thing that I probably won't ever boot up again. Maybe I already uninstalled it. I don't know, but it's cool that they are still doing these weird ass things and will continue to do these weird ass things.
From there, they advertised, of course, that Pokemon Scarlet/Violet already has an update. You knew that for Switch 2, folks. But however, the Terra Raid series, a new Terra Raid series starts tomorrow. Tracksuits are out today as well. You need password for them. I took a screenshot.
I saw you take that
I hate my outfit. I'll put those on. I'll get there. I'll do that for that.
Massive news for me, by the way, personally. This has nothing to do with Pokemon, but I just thought I'd let the gaming audience know that Sir Benjamin Starr hit me up and said, Andy, I have one of those jackets from the Altars that you were looking for. The $460 jacket from the Altars video game. He said, I'm going to mail it to you.
Wow, he's too nice.
So fucking pumped right now, dude. I'm getting the sick-ass jacket.
I thought you were going the opposite way. Breaking news, Ozzy Osbourne has passed away.
Yeah, that's what I thought you were going to say,
too. Oh, shit. No, I didn't know that.
I immediately texted Poe. Huge fan.
Damn, right after the final tour.
Yeah, crazy.
Wow,
right?
Crazy timing.
Yeah.
Did you see, like, all the shit with that tour? This is awesome.
No, I saw that it was a final tour. I didn't see that.
It was just like 1 million stars that showed up. Steven Tyler, who was like, hey, I don't tour anymore for Aerosmith because I can't sing anymore. Obviously, the dude's been resting because he went out there, banger ass performance. Like, it was just all these like old ass rock stars doing, and even current rock stars being like, we're gonna do a little 15 minute little tribute right here.
I love that.
Damn, rest in peace.
Rest in peace, indeed. Then it was Pokemon Champions coming in 2026 for Nintendo Switch, Nintendo Switch 2, iOS, and Android devices. This competitive strategy title has debuted details for trial and permanent recruitment, as well as 3 battle modes, ranked, casual, and private. Bless, this didn't do it for you.
Yeah, I mean, when they first revealed it, it did it for me. But I mean, I watch it now, and again, I'll probably hop into this just so I can do the battles, right? Like, I do like the idea of a separate, dedicated Pokemon game that is about being competitive. And
so the idea here is like no collecting, no walking in a world. It's just you go and fight.
Correct. Yeah.
Like Stadium, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I just think the new thing they introduced here, I don't like the UI for it. It seems like it's one of those things of like, all right, feed your Pokemon all these stats and all this stuff, right? And I'm like, I'm down with the idea if they're able to frame it in an interesting way. And here it looked very basic.
Yeah, there's something about this where I know I could be into this, but like I brought up yesterday with Pokerogue, it would be interesting to meld those two with the roguelike runs, capturing Pokemon throughout your runs, and then having them on your teams for the next time.
Yeah.
There's something here that I would love to see. The meld of both of those would be cool.
And then, of course, our final stop was Pokemon Legends ZA, launching October 16th for 2025 for Nintendo Switch 2 and Nintendo Switch. Pokemon Legends ZA introduces Rogue, Mega Evolution, and Mega Evolved Pokemon, as well as the ZA Royale, a new battle mode for trainers.
I liked the concept of going up in rank from Z to A.
Yeah.
I think that's pretty neat.
You think it ends at S?
Huh?
Does it end at A or S?
Oh, fuck.
You know what I mean?
You go from T to R.
S plus.
I think it could be. That's a neat.
Another neat meta to what you're doing.
It's a neat way to frame progression. I think that's a cool way to even walking around the office and hearing Bless talk to Barrett about like, oh, I'm on this sub layer in Donkey Kong or whatever, to be able to like, oh, I'm on rank H right now. Like, oh shit, nice, dude, you made a lot of progress. I think it's a neat way to sort of easily see where you're at in the video game, and kind of it's a neat way to put a carrot on the end of the stick for you.
It's like Project 8 from Tony Hawk, where you're like rising up the ranks and you want to be in the top 8.
Project 8?
Yeah, dude.
Not only did you say it like you've never heard it, you said it like disgust. Project.
It was discussed. Yeah, it was definitely discussed. What was the game Bless was bringing up before the show? Or
the Tony Hawk game?
No, the mystery dungeon one.
Oh, Sheeran the Wanderer. You know about Sheeran the Wanderer?
All right, we're not doing this again. And that, ladies, gentlemen, and NBs, was your report on the Pokemon Presents. Again, 5, 2.5, 5. 5 point, 5 probably. Yeah, 5. Yeah. Yeah.
This is whatever.
Yeah.
I'm so glad we didn't wake up at 6.
I think it's an interesting thing where I feel like, and I'm not trying to cast anything out of it, but like y'all like on the downward side of your Pokemon fandom to some degree. Like I know you like Pokemon. You expect more from it, as you should. You've been around, but I'm on this weird upswing of like, oh neat, that guy's cool. And you guys, I've seen him since I was 4. And I'm like, oh, I've never heard of this guy. I can't remember fucking Pumpkaboo's name, but I like him. It's a weird little world to be in right now.
Yeah.
Of course, when there's something cool happening live, we will react to it, sometimes on a delay. If you are an audio listener, feel free to go back and watch our live reacts over on youtube.com/kindafunnygames. If you are listening, watching anywhere, please consider picking up a Kinda Funny membership. Of course, you can grab one over on patreon.com/kindafunny, youtube.com/kindafunnygames, Apple, Spotify. Get all of our shows ad-free. Of course, support a local business and small business, not probably local to you. And then, of course, get your daily dose of me, Greg Miller, in a series we call Greg Way. We are all about live talk shows, and our day is far from over. From here, we're going to do Kinda Funny Games daily. After that, we are going to stream with tribute the developers of Marvel Cosmic Invasion. So don't go anywhere. If you're on YouTube, click the new links. If you're watching later, come to the YouTube, watch all the links. If you're on Twitch, just hang out, throw up the emotes. I want to see Portillo ones. Until next time, it's been our pleasure to serve you.
Boom.